The Roselle Park housing numbers have come out for May 2021. We're not only going to dive into these numbers, but we're going to talk about something you really need to pay attention to in the future for the housing market in New Jersey right after this. Hi, my name is Camille Haynes. I am a local real estate agent. Looking forward to giving you Roselle Park's real estate market update for May 2021. As always, I'm going to ask if you like what you see, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can get the notification when these videos drop. In addition, also check me out on my Instagram page where you can see me do some stuff as well. Now let's get into Roselle Park's housing market for May 2021. I'm not going to spend too much time talking about the statistics for the month of May because I really want to get into something you really should pay attention to once we get in a couple of months down the line, which could really impact the housing market overall in the state of New Jersey. So let's get into it. My big three takeaways for Roselle Park for the month of May 2021, are number one, Roselle Park once again had the highest list price to sales price ratio received in all of Union County. We're talking once again hitting over 104% above the ask amount. So sellers are still able to get above asking on the homes that are coming on the market and on an average in town. Number two is that there was actually a nice jump of number of new listings as well as closed sales that happened in Roselle Park for the month of May. We're talking about the number jumping approximately 185% from May 2020 for the number of new listings on the market. And I think it was 200% for closed sales, comparing May 2020 to May 2021. Number three is although the inventory numbers have jumped up, the overall inventory in town still remains down. So we're talking about overall the inventory number of homes available for sale is still down over 30% from this time last year. Now let's get into my big thing that you should pay attention to as we get forward. We move forward in the upcoming months, especially around the fall, for the housing market in New Jersey and definitely Union County coming up. So let's set the scene. Within the past week or so, the Supreme Court sided with the states over the Biden administration in regards to the eviction moratorium that the Biden administration had extended until August 2021. The Supreme Court sided with the states, and it said it was up to each individual state to determine what options are best for them. So let's go into New Jersey and what's happening in the state of New Jersey. Governor Murphy currently has a bill on his desk as of the time I make this video pertaining the eviction as well as the mortgage moratoriums and their dates. So let's break this down a little bit further. For the mortgage moratorium, the bill states for it to expire November 15th, 2021. For the eviction moratorium, it falls into two categories depending on overall household income numbers. If the tenants in the property make over 80% of the annual average household amount per county, of course, based on the number of occupants, then that eviction moratorium is due to expire on August 31st, 2021. If the tenants in the property make less than 80%, then it's due to expire at the end of the year, which is December 31st, 2021. So what does this mean to you if you are considering selling your home in the future? Well, right now in the immediate future, market is still in Roselle Park in the county is still hot. I know NJ.com, Star Ledger dropped a couple of articles this past week as well about, they're seeing maybe the end of the housing market within New Jersey. Of course, I think everything is local, and it's definitely even further broken down into what price points you're looking at. But let's just say if you are hypothetically thinking about selling your home in, I don't know, October, November. Now let's talk about this. If you are a homeowner who has either been struggling financially, haven't been able to really pay their mortgage because of COVID and just been behind the 8 ball, and you know that moratorium is due to expire on November 15th, and your lender might be calling for you to pay the entire amount up front or do a 40-year mortgage or something like that, something you just don't feel comfortable with, you might be thinking about putting your house on the market. Or if you are a landlord, you've had tenants who haven't been able to pay for months, they're in the arrears because of COVID. They're not giving you access to your home. They're not answering your phone calls. Come either August 31st or December 31st, you do not have to worry about the stress of dealing with your tenants. And you know that you can possibly still capitalize on these hot numbers, these high sales prices. And you're now seller who doesn't necessarily fall into either one of these categories, but still thinking about selling. If it were me, I probably would try to jump on that train sooner than later, because I would expect people who have been in some type of financial distress, once these moratoriums expire, to possibly be putting their homes on the market. Just my 2 cents. We never thought a year ago that COVID would have caused this craziness. I would have thought COVID might have really slowed the market down, and it didn't. So I'm just throwing these things out there for you to just consider and think about. If you are seriously thinking about selling your home, if you have any questions for me and you just want to bounce something off a real estate agent, please feel free to reach out to me. I would love to help you out. Otherwise, I once again want to thank you for watching my videos. Take care, have a great month, and I will see you next month.